My girlfriend is dumping me because I committed the ultimate sin, not closing a door. Am I the a-hole?
Dude, honestly, these relationships make me just want to... Welcome to the Bali episode.
Yeah, let's go. My girlfriend, 24 female, and I, 23 male, have been together for almost 3 years now. We get along well and didn't fight much, which is why I'm confused over this situation.
Okay.
Girlfriend lives on her own in her own apartment and works full time, whereas I am still living with my parents until I finish college. I was originally planning on moving in with my girlfriend into her apartment once she renews a lease until we had our disagreement.
All right, what's the disagreement? What's this relationship ending disagreement?
She said she only asked that I keep our door closed, especially at night.
What are the secrets?
What are you hiding? I was understandable about the situation. So when I first spent the night over, I made sure to check if the closet door was closed while she slept.
Why, is she like afraid of monsters?
Maybe. Months went by and there was an instance where I did accidentally forget to close it. She'd wake up the next day and ask me about it. Hey, did you forget to close the door last night? I apologized for it. And she'd say something like, please do not ever forget next time.
Dude, I feel like she's really scared of the dark.
I had no problem with it at first, though lately it's getting pretty annoying. It felt like that's all she wanted to talk about first thing in the morning.
Every how he didn't close the door?
Hey babe, how are you doing? I don't know. Open? Like the door? I voiced my feelings on it one day, and she just responded by saying, well, then just please close the door. It's not that hard. I sometimes deal with sleep paralysis. I got irritated by that because it just felt like she wanted a reason to nag me. One day, I went over to visit her. I decided to purposely leave that closet door wide open.
Wow. OP chose a violence.
He woke up and chose...
He chose the demon side.
I left it open while she slept in her bed and while I slept on the living room couch, and I just wanted to see what would happen. I assumed nothing happened because I didn't hear anything. However, the next day, when I woke up, she was sitting at the kitchen table looking like she had been crying her eyes out. They were really puffy.
Dude, the sleep paralysis demon did something naughty.
Before I could even say a word, she said, I have told you so many times that I wanted that closet door closed. It's all I've ever asked of you, and you can't even do that. Here's where I might be the a-hole. I got angry that she was already nagging me about this first thing in the morning, so I told her that she's a grown woman and she can't rely on dumb stickers to help her over something that happened to her years ago, and she needed to get over it.
Wait, what happened?
Okay, yeah, there's something more under this, a lot more that could be.
Did it happen in 2001 when Monsters Inc. was released?
She told me to leave, so I did because I was mad. It's been a week since then, and I haven't heard anything from her. I don't want to break up over this, but I want to know if what I said was wrong. My parents and friends are just saying my girlfriend is being dramatic, but I want some unbiased opinions on this subject.
I want to know what is the thing that happened.
Okay, so there is an edit where I don't think you're gonna predict it. Actually, do you want to make a prediction?
I'm assuming Monsters Inc.
Edit. I want to clarify that my girlfriend never leaves the closet door open. I would go in and get something out and would occasionally forget to close the door. The door also makes an unbearable squeaking noise when you're trying to close it. We have a quick comment. She told me that a homeless man snuck into her parents' home and hid in her closet. And when she woke up, she could see his eyes in the dark staring at her.
That is terrifying.
Yeah.
Now I think OP's the a-hole.
Yeah. He was thankfully arrested and nothing beyond that happened to her. And there's one final update. My now ex and I were together for 2 years, would have been 3 years next month.
They broke up because the man could not close a closet.
But it's like so many things.
Yeah.
There's so much more deeper under the surface.
There's so much.
Always
so
you
many
would
layers.
like a closet door, but there's always so much more.
Yeah, man. I mean, it sounds like OP was a little bit inconsiderate, but it also sounds like the girlfriend was very sensitive to this small thing. Rightfully so, though. Like,
I mean, imagine. Also, this is when she was a kid,
so it's like trauma unresolved.
Yeah. It's just Ugh.
That is so crazy. My BFF told me that being too tired to go to her birthday wasn't an excuse, so I clapped back. But now I think I took it too far.
Depends on what kind of clap are we talking about. Are we clapping them in the face with your hands? You know, are you clapping with the best friend's significant other?
Yes. And I think give them all. Clap for them, give them the clap, and clap back. So I, 35 female, have 2 children, 5 male and 3 female, and a baby who is only 16 weeks old. My first 2 pregnancies gone quite smoothly. A few bumps along the way, but not many problems. My 3rd pregnancy was really tough. I got diagnosed with preeclampsia, put to bed rest for 6 weeks, and had an emergency C-section during which both me and the baby almost died.
Oh my gosh.
That's a
Awful.
intense period of time. I stayed in the hospital for longer than 2 weeks, but I was deemed healthy enough to be released. My husband has been beside me in the delivery room all 3 times and does most of the chores and takes care of the kids while I recover and makes sure I have everything I need. We have saved more than enough money from both of our jobs to have the ability to afford to stay at home for as long as needed, which is nice. My best friend, we'll call her Ashley, has been my BFF since elementary school. We've never missed each other's birthdays, no matter what was going on in our lives or how far apart we are. I guess that's why they're BFFs.
Yeah, there you go.
She also was aware of my troubles, as a BFF would be. Yesterday was her birthday, so in the morning I was feeling below par and I was too tired to get out of bed, so my husband took care of all the kids and helped me shower like he did 100 times before my pregnancies and postpartum. How do you help someone shower?
You pick them up. You say, hey, baby, let me lather you down.
Let me tell you, head in the shower. That's how you help someone shower.
That is true. You got a lot of milk that needs to be, you got to let it out. You know what I mean? A lot of things to help.
Yeah, maybe Ashley should help.
Oh! Okay, you keep going. You keep going.
When it was around 2 p.m., I was feeling a little better, but I was still worn out. So I called Ashley. Our birthday party was scheduled at 3 p.m., and I was supposed to arrive at 2:30 p.m. I waited until 2 p.m. because I knew how important her birthday is, and I was hoping that it would feel good enough to come over. But then I told her that, hey, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I won't be able to come to your birthday party because I'm not feeling well. She asked what was wrong, and I told her I was extremely exhausted and there was no way I could be at her party. I literally heard her sigh. And angrily, she said, but what about our promise? Our best friend promise. I broke my arm while racing and I still traveled 1,000 miles for your birthday. But you can't drive 20 miles to see me. If your fat ass can reach a grocery store, then you would come here if you actually cared.
She said that?
She said that.
No.
That's when I became mad and told her, well, if you had kids, you would understand. And that's when she said, fuck you, and hung up. That was the entire conversation. You might think, what's so bad about saying if you had kids? Ashley can't get pregnant due to an incident that happened during our younger college days, and the topic is extremely sensitive to her. So me saying that was extremely vile. This morning, I woke up feeling much better and I attempted to contact Ashley so I could apologize, but she wouldn't pick up and ignored my text messages. My husband said that I shouldn't apologize because if she was a real friend, she would have shown concern and worry instead of anger and attitude of a brat, so she deserved my comeback. But I feel so guilty for bringing up her inability to have kids, and I feel like such an asshole for doing so. So, am I the a-hole?
I mean, I'm very curious to know what you guys think of a-hole or not. But so basically the rundown of events was like, she was feeling really exhausted after all of this, like literally almost died.
I mean, breaking an arm is not death. Come on.
Yeah. And not only her, but also her child.
An emotional roller coaster. And you know, like the clap back of like, if you had kids, you would understand. Rough, but true. Like your priorities change when you have kids.
If she had said that and her friend didn't have her situation, I would have been like, yeah, like literally nowhere near being the a-hole, right?
And it's not like saying you'll never understand because you can't have kids. That's different. It's saying if you had kids, you would understand. It's still a little bit of a dick move.
The best friend is being so massively unempathetic to OP's current situation. She's gone through this like massively, awfully horrific event and she wants to rest. Please, I would tell her preemptively, like, stay home.
They can celebrate together at a different time too. But maybe that's what OP could have said to make it a little bit better. It's like, hey, I would love to celebrate, you know, another time. Just today is like been really rough for me.
OP totally could have worded it differently, but I understand that kind of like guttural knee-jerk reaction after being like so viciously attacked for like something that you don't deserve to be attacked for at all. So I'm personally going not the a-hole, but I want to know what you all think in the comments.
I would love to know what everyone else thinks. And also, what would you do for your best friend?
Cute best friend stories.
Cute best friend stories. What is the most amount of adversity you faced, but still gone to hang out with your best friend? Should we get into this next story?
Let's do it. My sister wants me to move my wedding because she can't find a babysitter. I don't want to. Am I the a-hole?
Move your wedding.
Yeah.
Consult everyone who's attending, give them a when to meet, and then make sure that you schedule it according to their free time.
We just need a 15-minute window that works for all 300 people. We got to be accommodating, right?
Easy enough.
Exactly. I, female 24, am getting married to my fiance, male 26, in October this year. Congrats. We got engaged in January and couldn't be more excited. It's a very small wedding and and we're inviting only close family and friends. The problem is my sister, Lisa, female 30.
Fuck you, Lisa.
Yeah, fuck you, Lisa. Same as single. Lisa has a 2-year-old son with her husband. I don't have a super affectionate relationship with Lisa for multiple reasons that I can't fit into this post. We sent out the wedding invites last month. Our wedding ceremony starts at 1:30 p.m. and we asked our guests to please arrive at the venue by 1 o'clock sharp. The venue is in our hometown, so it's close by the majority of people on our guest list, including Lisa. Lisa told me that time wouldn't work because of her 2-year-old's nap schedule.
You should not schedule anything according to your 2-year-old. That's called good parenting.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, buddy, I know you really need food right now, but daddy's got a Zoom meeting.
Daddy's gotta, cheat on your mom.
Daddy has needs. Samuel Donner with his 11 children.
Your mother and I are going our separate ways, but she doesn't know. God, I don't know if I want to be known for that.
That's your new calling card. She said that he takes a nap at 12 and that she is not forcing him to be awake so she can get him ready for an event or he will be a terror. I don't have kids, but I thought this was a silly reason. I asked Lisa if she could find a babysitter and she said that she can't because everyone that she trusts will be at the wedding. I suggested that they at least attend the reception, but she said that she won't if she can't be at the wedding.
Your 2-year-old should not dictate your life. Literally just put that thing in a room and go to the wedding.
Once again, excellent parenting advice from Sam. Yeah. It's what the people need. The Nobel Peace Prize for parenting goes to. She told me that she won't attend a wedding unless we change the time, so I told her that we can't do that. I was quite hurt by this. I wasn't sure how to react in the moment, so I just abruptly ended the conversation with an excuse. A few days later, Lisa asked me if I thought about her suggestion. God.
Girl, what are you doing?
Moving your entire wedding?
That's not a suggestion. That's fucking crazy.
Maniac. I reminded her that there's no way we can change the time. She told me that she hopes I'm happy that they aren't attending and said that everyone is going to ask why she's not there and it's all because I can't accommodate my nephew.
You think that more people will ask why she's not there than why you moved an entire wedding?
Oh, hey, we're moving the time. Oh, hey, no worries. Hope everything's okay. It's oh yeah, it's my nephew's nap time. They'll be like, what?
Excuse me? That's a crazy ask. Asshole ask for sure.
And your own sister, I could see some Karen who's 5 cousins down the line, move your wedding for my nephew, but this is your sister.
Ridiculous.
God. She called me Bridezilla and has blocked me. Oh my God. My mom is pestering me to make amends with Lisa, but I just don't think I am in the wrong.
This feels pretty clear cut.
OP is the biggest a-hole I've ever... No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, dude. OP, you are not the a-hole at all. Crazy, out of your mind ask.
Yeah.
I would just not care if she, didn't come.
I feel like we've seen a lot of stories lately where it's this is someone's wedding, something that they're not only is it something that they've been looking forward to their entire life, they've put so much effort, blood, sweat, and tears into planning, and then you come along with this bullshit.
Yeah. Let me enjoy my wedding.
Please.
Your only job is to help me enjoy my wedding more, not try to make it more miserable. Worst kind of people. But I don't know. What do you think? How do you even solve this problem? I have no idea.
Also, what is the most insane requests that people have made for you at your wedding?
Oh, yes.
Most insane requests.
I would love to hear it. Put your answers in the comments, and thank you for joining us for another Bali episode.
We love you guys.
Mwah.
See you on the next one.